Hello and welcome to the next thing on your checklist. We're going to do an artist study page on Andy Warhol inspired triptych is what we're going to do. A triptych is 3 panels with your photography. Remember what you get points for on an artist study page? We're going to go through this together. First is a website. I looked up page..Org, that's my website, and I got my facts from there, and there's the Andy Warhol. There's his art. It's Marilyn Monroe right there, repeated again and again. You could come through and with the biography, see his artworks, see his self-portraits, and get the facts. That's what I have written down for you on my art pad. Right there you could see his name in a neat font. You could see the 3 facts is he's an American, the year he lived, his famous chicken soup reminded him of his mom. Those are 3 facts. Then I have my opinion and the website. Now what I'm going to teach you to do is to do the control drip. You guys know I've taught you this before. So hopefully yours will be really easy and amazing to do a quick watercolor wash. If you have a black pen or a Sharpie in the background, you can use lots of water. That's why I have a thick brush with your favorite colors. Some spinning on there, and then you're going to drip it around. If it's not dripping, what do you use? You guys who've had me, you know you're going to dunk into water to do the control drip. And that's simply my background. Okay? I'm going to show you the steps on doing an artist study page to fill in your work. What I'm going to do next is photograph this, click, pretend I just photographed that. In order to teach you the whole lesson, we're going to go right to doing it digitally next. Say I can't print it for you, we're going to go to Google Docs. I have on here Google Docs, how to edit photos for Warhol inspired art. You guys who've had me know that I teach you step by step how to do this. Okay, so what you do is right click on your picture that you put on a Google Docs. Let's do this now together. And then you're going to have all these options to change the color. So what I did was I tried to do one first on Google Slides to show you an example and do a background of my photography. Then I realized in order to do the coloring, you have to be on a Google Doc. Okay, I'm going to change. Do you know how to work with a Google Doc to make this your artist study page? I'm going to change my page setup to work with a landscape size. You could do it however you want, however you think your photography will look best. What you do is you send yourself your photos, add it to your drive. Now you're going to insert an image from your drive, because it's already there, remember? And you scroll down till you get to the image you want. I'm going to use my photography of when I visited my son who teaches in China, and I put a Bible verse on it, and I've taught you how to use text and put a verse on your work. Then you're going to have to grab the ends and size it into the size you want. Now this is important because you're doing a triptych, a 3-panel painting, so you don't want it to look like that. You have to work slowly and step by step. Let me tilt this so it's a little bit better. Can you guys see that better? Until it's the size you want. And just eyeing it, you want them to be around the same size for a diptych. A diptych would be 2 panels, what it is now. A triptych would be a 3-panel painting. And you can see that's around the same size. If I click on this, I could make it a little bit thinner or thicker based on just eyeing it. Okay? Now that you've got 2 on there, and we're going to do 3, you're going to right click with your mouse. And when you right click on the image, it's going to have image options. Now mine is a Apple. Some of you guys have different computers. When I hit image options, sometimes you don't have to click again on the word image options. You kind of have to read. You have to go to Recolor. And when you're in Recolor, instead of no Recolor, you're going to click that and you're going to check what color you want to turn it into. Now I've taught you guys about the peaceful feeling that you create with analogous color schemes. Analogous are colors close to one another on the color wheel. And so that's what I'm going to be modeling for you with mine, are 3 colors close to one another on the color wheel for an analogous color scheme. Now you could work with the size back and forth with the size of your dock. Okay, I have how many more to do a triptych, a 3-panel painting? I'm gonna have to insert again. We're gonna do a 3-panel painting. Next one I'm gonna try to work a little quicker now that I know you guys know what to do. So you're simply getting your image and working, sizing each one till you get 3 of your photography. And now remember, this is my photography, and I put a Bible verse on it. God's word is encouraging for me, and you know I give you extra credit if you do so as well. And plus we're working with your themes, so it'd be great if you could add that. Alright, the next thing I'm going to add on here is his name. And I want to teach you there's different ways to work on your artist study page. You can photograph this that I showed you, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to then add it to my drive, and then I'm going to insert and I'm going to add it right there. Okay, that's one way to finish. Another way to finish is typing in Warhol. Let me hit W-A-R-H-O-L. Then, do you see his name there? I'm going to go over this, changed my text font to a much larger size. I'm going to check out all the different cool fonts, and I'm going to then design my artist study page on a Google Doc is another option. And I could put all my facts on here and finish it that way. Either way you choose to do it, whether you're going to do it digitally and share it with me on Google Classroom or by email and add it to your portfolio folder, or if you want to photograph what you've done in your art pad and then send it to yourself and add it on a Google document, those are 2 ways to do it. Okay, so whatever way is easier for you, do it. Can't wait to see your triptych, your 3-panel painting, Warhol inspired. And hopefully, if it comes good enough, you can simply have one without the word Warhol on it. If you're like, wow, this is amazing, you can cut and paste this. Or have you tried this before? Before you add it into an art study page, make a copy of it. Copy of Warhol Artist Study page, whatever you titled it, hit OK. And then when you send this to yourself or to me, your teacher, you can have this on your final 4 for some of your best work to put on Artsonia and have for your final 4 for your portfolio. Way to go. Over and out. Can't wait to see your 3. Oh, I didn't finish it. That one looks like, wait, Mrs. Smith, you didn't finish it. Okay, right click. How do we do it? You guys tell me. Go to image options. How do I do it? Go to recolor. You guys know what to do now? And instead of no recolor, pick a color. What should my 3rd color be? For analogous color scheme and peace and tranquility. Do you like that? I don't know. It's a little too light. I can't really see the castle. So you want to kind of work back and forth with your color options and see what colors you like. Over and out. Can't wait to see your Andy Warhol inspired triptych.